Hi there, my Virgo Libra. Welcome into your reading. So today we're going to be looking into your month of May and see what you can expect for your month ahead in terms of career, love life, self-care, anything you need to know essentially. So we are going to start with some overall energy, and we're getting a lot already. But if you're interested in getting this type of reading that you see here on YouTube, but personalized for you, you can get that at the beginning of every month if you join us on Patreon on the highest tier. Look, Mama, I'm flying. So the link is going to be in the description box below if you're interested. And that's it. So let's see here. What do we got? We have Cain. Pay attention to your health. Very well, very well. That's fair. We also have Bull. Plenty of material things. We have February. And I'm okay. So with that, pay attention to your health. Some of you, I don't really do like health readings, but some of you can catch like a little cold. I don't think it's going to be like anything over the top. It's just like a little heads up, like, hey, keep yourself warm, be careful about thinking that it's already summer, especially here. It's like we have some days that it's really hot and then we have really cold nights, and it's like it's all over the place. So you can catch a cold a little bit more easily with those changes of temperature. So if you're like here, be careful about like keeping yourself warm, making sure that you're safe and healthy. You can catch a little cold or something like that, but everything's gonna be okay. But we also have Spear. Heartache over what you no longer have. Wishbone. A wish is granted. Younger man. Dealings a relationship with the younger man. Basket. Recognition, reward for merit. And wheel. Indecisiveness. Allowing your life to rumble aimlessly. So, I'm kind of getting here. We need to set some goals because you're so freaking close to achieving something. But there is like something out of place. That's what I'm getting. I don't know. It's almost like you're perhaps investing in the wrong thing or putting too much time and effort in something that is not going to go in the path that you want to go. Something about like that is something around those lines. This could also be about habits and mindsets, that kind of thing. Like, are you procrastinating? Are you investing true honest time or just doing busy work? That I think is what's called. Busy work, like just paperwork that you can do in like 5 minutes, but you're like, oh no, maybe I should start with this, and then you get distracted on YouTube. It's like, how is your work habits coming along? It's like we have to adjust something, we have to fix something. And with this Spear, I'm also getting that this could be related with career, where you may have to let go of something or create some boundaries. For example, like set some time in your apps, so you don't get distracted. Set like work mode for you to just be clear of all notifications and you can focus. Anything that you can do to adjust your work habits, please do so. That could really level up your production and productivity and that kind of thing. But it does appear that you're receiving some really good rewards. We have plenty of material things. A wish is granted. Recognition, right? So it does appear that you are on the right path. It's just something that we need to adjust. It's just a little tweak, okay? It could also be about communication. For example, let's say you're wanting to target something, to market something. It could be about like how you use social media, how you communicate with your clients. Maybe you're using a certain phrase that makes your clients, okay, well, think about it. And if you were to use another sentence, it would be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hire this from you. So maybe try to invest in learning about marketing, about talking to clients, whatever applies for your scenario, about social media, whatever, okay? But another thing is about your creativity and your passions. I feel like that is also going to be in the front line, and it could really boost you. It could really get you where you want to go. And I feel like that is going to be a bit of an adjustment, maybe leaning a little bit into your Libra side of beauty and arts, and not so much into your Virgo of being practical and making plans for everything, right? Try to bring a little bit of flowiness into your work. But another thing that I feel like it's coming through when it comes to love, I feel like there could be someone here that is a bit immature. It's like they think they want something, but then they don't. I don't know, it's like they are really mature for some things, but for others, they're really not. And there could be a little bit of a conversation that needs to be had here, okay? It could be a February person, maybe something that started in February, but there's something about a little bit more stability needs to come through. Because I feel like this wheel is especially around love in the sense that it's a little bit, what is this? What are we doing here? You know, it feels a little bit chaotic and non-defined. And maybe that's literally what you are right now. It's like, oh, we're not friends, but we're not dating. We're kind of in the middle. Do you want to be in the middle? You know, I feel like you need to ask a few questions and really figure out what you want, okay? But let's dive deeper into this. And I already pre-shuffled a couple cards. We're going to start with career, and then we're going to head into love. Let's see. We have emotions are running high with a super moon. We have 66 with twin flame, spiritual past life mirroring, and we have gifts with the number 32, surprise presents offer. So you're definitely getting some pretty good opportunities here and rewards for something this month. But then we have these things, like I feel like you're perhaps controlling things a bit too much and being too practical. I feel like your Libra side needs to come out a little bit and play, you know, connect a little bit more with this spiritual energy and not so much with what makes sense, you know, bring out a little bit more creativity and passions and not so much the, oh, but this is my 9 to 5. Okay, but that doesn't mean that you can have this hobby on the sideline that kind of boosts your creativity and your motivation and makes you happier. When people are happier, they work more, they don't even need to work more. They are just more productive, you know? So try to indulge in that and try to indulge in seeing yourself and seeing what you need, okay? Let's see. Let's pull some tarot to get a bit more information. And if you've already been doing this type of work where you're like adjusting a few work habits, limiting like the time of the apps because you've understood that you're being a little bit distracted, if you're trying to improve on your speech, trying to improve on your focus, if you've already been doing those things, this month you're definitely going to notice the developments, okay? But there we go with the Page of Cups. This is my artsy person, essentially. We have the Seven of Cups, the full moon, and the Two of Cups. Yeah. And we have the Eight of Swords. There we go. Exactly. I feel like your key for this month in your career, it's don't think, okay? Because as much as we were saying, like, look into, like, learn and go read some books about speech and, I don't know, marketing, whatever. A few things also come from intuition, okay? So you definitely should get some bases and get some, oh, so I could do this and I could do that and this is really good. But then follow your intuition as well. It needs to be balanced. And right now, it seems that your career is going into a reading and following the book 100% kind of thing, you know? So we need a little bit more motion, more flowiness, maybe into your schedules, into your routines, more flowiness into your for example, into your calendar. Maybe you're like color planning. Is that how it's called? Like in your calendar, you have everything like to the T, every single part of your day defined. Maybe instead of being like 30 minutes, you're like, okay, so this is a block for me to do something related to this. This is a block for me to do something related with this other thing, right? Try to bring a little bit more space into your work, all right? And in the end, the key here is going to be following your heart. If this is something about changing paths and you're not entirely sure, but you think that you should be doing this, but your passion is here, your heart should be at the center here, okay? Because I feel like you're in this place where you're really being recognized. You're having so many good things coming to you, so many rewards. Let yourself shine. I feel like these rewards didn't come to you sooner because maybe something was holding you back, all right? And it's time for us to let something go, all right? The full moon here this month, witches. on the 23rd could be relevant for your career, okay? If you're wanting to launch, if you're wanting to have a big meeting, if you're wanting to have a big interview, try to set it for that time around the full moon. So 23rd minus a couple of days, plus a couple of days around that week, try to put your important stuff there, because I feel like that is the time where you may shine a lot. All right. So with that being said, let's get you here some advice. So in the end, you do have some awards coming to you, and I feel like we just need to adjust a few things around being more flowy, bringing your heart more to the table, okay? Bringing your passions more to the table, allowing yourself to dream and to fantasize, to just not be so practical, okay? Your Libra needs a little bit of space here, okay? So we have dream, have a cup of tea in the garden and find yourself in a good book. So there you go. It's like, this is not an instructions manual. This is a romance book. All right. So allow yourself to dream and to fantasize. This is actually a really good example. Like instructions book, we have to follow the steps. A romance book, we get the guidelines, but then, for example, especially if you're someone that is able to like visualize things while you're reading a romance book or whatever, or a fantasy book, that pushes us to our creativity. So it's more like read a book and see it as a novel, see it as fiction, and see how you can incorporate some of those things into your reality, but be innovative and bring something new to the table, bring your own gist to the table, okay? And then we have relax, delight in powder gold sunshine. So just like that thing of you may catch a little cold, so keep yourself warm, keep yourself balanced when it comes to eating healthy, drinking plenty of water, and sleeping enough, resting enough, okay? That is definitely going to be important. But let's get here into love and see what we have for you. We have your dreams need a practical plan. Engagement, union, official, level up. Damn. With the number 20, and we have 15 with distraction, addictions, numbness, avoidance. There we go. So from the 15th to the 20th, this could be an important week for you when it comes to love, okay? It's what we were talking about. I feel like someone here is a bit inconsistent. It's like at one moment they're ready for commitment, but at the other second afterwards, they're like, no, oh my God, I need to run, right? And it feels like this whole situation is WTF. Where am I? You know, it's so confusing. It's so confusing. And that's why I feel like with this, your dreams need a practical plan. It's this communication. Because right now things are here. In the Two of Swords, there's confusion. You're like, oh, this is what this person wants. No, it's this what this person wants. And you kind of need to be clear. Okay, this is what this person wants, and this is where we're headed, right? So there is a decision here to be made, and I don't think it's from your side. You do have that Libra side of indecisiveness and all that, but I see this more as this other person. This could be someone younger than you, and I just feel like, or they're just more immature than you, and it's just so freaking confusing, so freaking what is going on, that I feel like it's just getting into this unbearable place of what is this, you know? So let's see here. What do we got for my Virgo Libras for love in May? So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Cups. This could be a Taurus, a Cancer. So far, that's what we have. Maybe a Capricorn. All right. But there you go. I feel like as much love as you want, as you have for this person, as much love as you want to receive from this person, you need to be at the forefront, you know, and I feel like you need to protect yourself just like perhaps this person is protecting themselves, right? And I feel like you need to stand up and really ask for what you want and ask them what they want, ask them what they're doing. Because right now things just seem like they're a little bit like all over the place, really stagnant and going nowhere, essentially. And this could, in fact, be a really good opportunity. I feel like you do have love for each other, especially you for them. I feel like there is a lot of, hey, I want this, But at the same time, you need to want yourself. You need to want stability. You need to want something, right? And if you're happy how things are right now, then I mean, keep doing what you're doing, right? But I feel like this is a message for those that are just confused. What is going on? And I feel like this is someone that is commitment phobic, probably still healing from something. That's okay, but I mean, if you're healing from something, we should be clear about that from the get-go and not lead other people on. If you're not ready, you're not ready, right? But if you say that, oh, we're going to take this one step at a time and we're going to go there, but then the second commitment is talked about, this person vanishes or it's like inconsistent, that kind of thing, then do they really want it? Do they really want to go slow? But do they really want it, right? I feel like that's something we need to clear up this month. All right. And for some of you, there could definitely be a proposal here. Okay. But I would say it would be more from your side than this person, to be honest. But let's see here. What is your advice? We have courage. When picking roses, don't fear the thorns. Persevere. Leave no stone unturned. And then we have beauty. Dare to be tender and strongly vulnerable. That's what we're talking about. It's like, we need to be honest to each other. We need to open up to each other if we want to build something, right? And in this case, as hard as it may be, as difficult as that conversation may be, it is a conversation that needs to be had, okay? Even if you risk picking up on some thorns, I mean, if you want the roses, if you want the romance, if you want the love, we need to be willing to stand up and have some conversations that maybe we would like to avoid, right? But it is important that nothing is like, leave no stone unturned. It's important that we don't leave anything to be talked about in this conversation, okay? But open up, be vulnerable, and this person will do too, hopefully, okay? So let's get you here some self-care for you. And then we're going to move into some fun stuff that you can do this month to just have fun, essentially, and celebrate life and just put yourself out a little bit. And you can do those alone, with someone else, whatever you prefer. But for your self-care, we have self-love. That is really far away in the ground, so I'm not going to pick it up. But we do have self-love. Trust my words. We have spiritual bath, sync, and astrology. So definitely take care of yourself, okay, with this spiritual bath. Hydrate, relax, unwind, okay? Self-love, take care of yourself, okay? Be kind to yourself too, all right? With this thing, definitely connect with your passions. Maybe music could be a vessel for you to indulge in your creativity and let yourself shine a little bit more. Because sometimes all we need is, for example, something to spark our imagination somewhere else, and that is going to have positive consequences in your career, because we're going to be able to solve problems more quickly and in a different way, and perhaps faster and better, right? We're going to be able to, our brain works better with creativity, okay? So even if this is like a side hustle, even if this is like a hobby, just something you like to do, even if it's just like reading a book, that really can boost your creativity, and it has a lot of positive effects on your career. But with this astrology, again, didn't we talk about the full moon? That could be relevant for you. I don't know if it was you or if it was in the previous reading. I'm sorry if it was in the previous reading. But, oh no, it was. We have the full moon. There we go. So that full moon could definitely be significant, okay? And indulge in that, do a little ritual. That can be really helpful, okay? And now let's get into your final portion of the reading. All right. Not a lot, but enough. We have bubble bath again. Read a book. There we go. Cook a new dish. We have puzzles. We have learn a new TikTok dance, and we have brunch. So these are a couple of things that you can do. Feel free to pause the video and screenshot this if you want to keep as a little reminder throughout the month. But this is it. So I hope this reading resonated and helped somehow. If it did, don't forget to smash like button for me and to subscribe if you haven't already. I would really love to have you here, and definitely comment down below any thoughts that you may have. But if you're interested in getting that monthly reading, extra readings that is going to be on Patreon, private readings, merch, all of those links are going to be in the description box below. And that's it. So thank you so much for being here. I love you very much. I wish you the best, and hopefully we'll talk very soon. Bye-bye.